Okay, we're live and direct. Okay.
Mic check 1 2.
Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 1 2 1 2 1 1 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Okay, I was waiting for the notification.
Let me know
There
if
you are.
that gone through.
Yeah, it's gone through.
Alright. It's gone through.
He's saying there's enough to talk about. Okay, sorry, that's my bad.
No, go on.
I can hear it. No, there was some feedback, but
Oh, there was feedback. Oh, okay.
but yeah, we can be seen and heard.
Come on.
I need to back out. I was watching the podcast, Funky and the RTM.
Who?
Funky.
D Funky. Oh, Firma. Funky.
Mm-hmm.
He has a podcast, yeah?
No, RTM.
Who's that again?
Young Spray.
Oh, what was that saying?
That's good, man.
Yeah?
Bare jokes, fam.
Yeah?
Hella banter.
I hear that. I hear that.
What am I doing? That's what I'm doing.
Check who's in the building. Guts.
Man like Corey.
Guts. Corey in the building.
Wagwan G.
We need to talk about gaming,
Guts.
fam. That's what we need to talk about, bro. We need to talk about why everything is in shambles.
Yeah, you were saying a lot, but you didn't say much. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like earlier in the chat, and you said lots has been going on, companies and all this.
Quite a lot's been going on, fam. Like I just want to talk about this because I can't even lie. I've just been seeing so many posts of companies doing the maddest things. Like, yo, such and such studio shut down. Such and such, someone got fired. Such and such, man getting sued. Like,
Loads of politics.
Like, just the overall experience of being a gamer right now is just. It's a bit mad. It's a bit mad. So yeah, man. Just let the man them come through, and then we'll begin.
Man like Lon.
Because there's bad. Sorry, go on, Golly. What was you saying?
No, I'm just picking up Lon.
Oh,
there.
Lon.
But yeah, I'm all is because.
There's bad and there's good, of course. There's always bad and there's always good. Alright. There's always bad and there's always good.
What, with things that happen or like the outcome of things?
But
like, just in general.
So in general, you know, you've got things like, when I say good, I mean the games. You know, I mean the games. You know, games are some games have dropped that were strong this year. This year has some strong games this year, you get me? Things have happened this year that we can talk about that are good. So it's not just, you know, all the bad stuff. But, you know, at the same time, it's like, geez, guys, what is happening?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many things going on. So yeah, we'll just get into it, innit? We'll get into it. We'll talk about some of the stuff there. We'll talk about some of the stuff there. Apparently, they're trying to. Apparently, someone's leaking Call of Duty. At this point, I don't understand why it's even called leaking, because we know exactly what's going on in Call of Duty. So
the gameplay?
The gameplay, yeah. So I'm confused at why they're even calling it leak at this point.
Yeah. Because when is it being released?
I don't even know the release date of this, you know. I don't even know the release date of this. I don't actually know the release date for this one.
Let me see.
You can check that for me, and then we'll get into it. Immortals of Avium is already on discount, new man. Does anybody care? Does anybody care?
On the 29th.
Yeah.
It's released on the 29th.
Of October?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. 29. Okay.
Yeah. But what is it? The same? New maps.
Say that again, sorry?
Is it new maps or have they changed?
I have
absolutely
no idea. But to me, it's all the same thing. So whatever you're exposing, nobody's gonna be shocked, in my opinion. I don't think anybody's gonna be. I don't think exactly. COD is COD. Like, I don't understand what you're going to check. You know them ones. But yeah.
Tiffany, what's good?
Score! What's good? That game, Immortal, is a real Engine 5 game, though.
We need some.
That game is B.
You said no.
The Immortals of Avium. B. That game is horrid. Yeah, that game is horrid.
Is he trolling?
I don't think he's trolling. I think he wants to actually play it. I think he wants to actually play it. So, you know.
What's Hexen? That's, you know.
That one I don't know about Hexen. I don't know. I don't know that game.
Hexen Beyond Heretic. Oh, he's mocking it.
Alright, so gaming news.
God, this is funny.
So I just want to know. We need to talk, man. Like, guys, gamers, we need to chat, fam. What is happening, bro? What is going on in gaming, fam? Because, like, the amount of things I've seen, the amount of things I've heard, it's like, yo, what is happening? So one of the big ones for me is one of the ones I noticed, one of the biggest ones was that Microsoft deal with Activision, and the amount of force they've put into that. And to me, it's like, it's gotten to the point where now it's become almost like, I don't even want to hear about it no more. Like, I don't even want to hear about it no more. I don't want to hear nothing on it. But constantly there's new news now. The FTC now actually wants to they want to extend. You know, at first they came to an agreement with Microsoft a couple weeks ago in regards to pushing the deal forward. Now the CMA want to go back into court with them again. And it's like, yo,
why?
Essentially, they're still hung up on this cloud thing, right? They still hung up on this cloud thing. You know, that's been their angle this whole time. Like, oh, cloud, we you know, we don't want Microsoft to hug the cloud space. You know, if this deal goes through, they will be the kings of cloud. So it was so. it was shocking that people bought their ideology. I know a lot of PlayStation fans, it was simply, yeah, no, we need you to stop them from buying Activision anyhow. We don't care as long as you do it. But from a logical standpoint, it's like, why are you stopping them? Simon, that's another big one. Simon Badeau, that's another big one, bro. Like, that's another thing. Remakes. The amount of remakes like that are coming out, being distributed, that are being made, it's like, guys, please, let's make something new.
It's that games don't really last long, do they?
No, they don't.
They don't.
And like, it's awful.
It's like GTA is like the only one that's tested time, isn't it?
GTA, I think with GTA, what they need to do with GTA is, which they're never going to do, by the way, they're never going to leave GTA 5 alone.
Right? They're not, innit? When are they going to cut the plug, bro?
No, they never do. That game has made so much money for them that I don't see them ever. I don't see them ever.
Right, there will be a day, but yeah, it's a long time.
Yeah, no. You're not. Excuse me. Yeah, people keep buying them. Yes, Jordan. People keep buying them. Don't get me wrong. Like we are to blame for sure. We definitely are to blame for sure.
Yeah, it's true.
But you know, there's so many. Like, for example, sorry, just got Gully out the way there for a second. There we go. Yeah. Like, hold on, let me.
The cost is crazy. If it's not successful, they're losing the bank.
So, all right. In terms of gaming news, all right. This one I didn't even know about. This one they kept this one under wraps. So I'm gonna pull it up so you know I'm not just talking at my neck. This was Ubisoft. Right, this was Ubisoft. I did not know about this.
Yeah, what's this? You're showing it on the screen.
5 former Ubisoft executives arrested over alleged SH. Now this was in apparently this happened in 2020. Ubisoft was hit with accusations of SH and A. For those.
I see. Yeah.
A year later, employees claimed that the French publishing giant had a way of burying complaints. Former devs who wished to remain anonymous alleged that Ubisoft would do nothing, move the person being accused, or even promote them, rather than taking any meaningful action. 2 years later, arrests have finally been made. So apparently Ubisoft is back in the toilet seat.
That's mad, you know, bro.
They are back in the toilet
seat. But the execs knew. They knew.
Of course.
They knew 2 years ago.
Of course. Ubisoft, these guys are gangsters, bro. They're gangsters. They're gangsters. All right. So yeah, I didn't know. I knew about the 2020 when it first came out, because these were the times where I remember this story because
so people have just been arrested now.
Apparently,
from those allegations 2 years ago.
As reported, 3 former executives were arrested yesterday, while 2 more were placed into custody today, including among them our former Chief Creative Officer Sergei Haskoet and ex-VP of Editorial and Creative Services Tommy Francois. Both left the company in 2020 after the allegations came to light. By that point, Hesketh had been with Ubisoft for over 20 years, bro.
Mm.
Taking Francois under his wing as his protege. Big man,
Right,
you're gone now.
That's deep.
Like, I don't.
That just raises more questions and stuff. Like, how many execs are there?
Bro, oh, come on, man. Like, that's part. This is why this is why Activision is where it is today, because of similar stuff to this. The only thing is there was so much more on the. I think there was a. I don't even want to say the word. I think there was someone actually, a couple people. I think it was one person actually deleted themselves because of the situations going on at Activision.
Delete themselves from where? What do you mean?
I don't want to say the word, innit? But you know what I'm saying? Like they're not here no more.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? They're not here no more because of what was going on at Ubisoft. Ubisoft was in the toilet, bro. If Ubisoft were functioning well, they wouldn't have cost 8. They wouldn't have cost 70. They probably would have cost more. But apparently they bought them on sale. Apparently, like it was a lot. It was a lot for them. So yeah, this I didn't know about this. No one's talking about it. No one's really talking about it. So it's like, oh, okay.
Execs got peas, so you know.
And then also, Sony got hacked.
Again, when? Recent. No way, they took man's details again.
Sony got hacked. I don't know about details. Hold on, where is it? Kotaku's got the story. Big up Kotaku. Sony suffers 2 hacks in 4 months. Thousands of employees' info got exposed. So I wouldn't say it's us.
No, the employees.
But
peak.
The employees got nabbed, fam.
Yeah.
So basically 3 gigs of data. The company has admitted to second security breach. This one occurred back in May and involved the personal data of nearly $7,000. So that's 6,791 current and former employees. Imagine that. You work for a company and you leave that company. Years later, they still have enough details about you. They still have enough about you to whereby it's a problem when you get hacked. I don't understand why they did that. I don't understand where that's coming from. But yeah, there's a lot going on with it. This one was confusing though, because didn't they go through this with the PS3? But the PS3 one, it was worse because we were affected.
It was the PS3.
It was the PS3. Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
They took our bank details though, didn't they?
Yeah, you lot got robbed. You lot actually got robbed. Unfortunately, he's not here today. He weren't able to make it today.
Yeah.
He weren't able to make it today. Kazu, what's good? What's good? Yeah, there's a live action project coming from Cyberpunk as well. I read that as well. But yeah, man.
What's that? A live action
project. Yeah, there's a live action project
coming. Oh, nice.
What do you guys think of this? What do you think of this? PlayStation Plus Premium Deluxe adds movies via new Sony's Pictures core app. What do you lot think of this?
Oh,
because I found this
VR.
No, not for VR. This is you get to watch movies, but you pay for it via your PlayStation Premium.
Yeah.
So
what movies they showing?
So to better incentivize PlayStation owners into subscribing to PS Plus, Sony announced today that certain subscription holders get access to a curated catalog of ad-free movies they can watch on their PlayStation 4 and 5. My thing is, I feel like they're doing what Microsoft did years ago. It's like they watched Microsoft make this same mistake. Right? Because Microsoft, they had the success of the 360.
Yeah.
And then they released the Xbox One, and they started doing stuff with TV and movies. All right?
And that was a failure.
And we saw what happened to Xbox after that. Right? So, PlayStation, Jim Ryan, they have had success with the PS4. The PlayStation 5 come out, and they're kind of, not specifically, but they're kind of aiming in the same direction. So to me, I'm trying to figure out, like, you saw what happened when we added TVs and movies and things of that nature.
It's too late.
We saw what happened to Xbox. Why would Sony do it now? Have the PlayStation consumers ever shown any interest? So, PlayStation consumers, this is me talking to you lot. PlayStation consumers, have you guys ever shown any indication of wanting to have this?
I wouldn't really want to watch movies on my PlayStation.
Alright, so that's got
to be honest.
Like, Sony using their install base to possibly rival Disney and Paramount. And we are gonna laugh, and Disney and Paramount will probably laugh at them, because remember, Sony and Xbox actually have tried the TV show thing, where, you know, Sony made that awful show called Playerz. Alright? Awful show. And it was very violent. It was The Boys before The Boys. Put it that way. Like, because it was as violent as The Boys. Like, heads were getting blown up. Like, bodies, blood, gore. It was that before The Boys did it, innit? Right?
But it wasn't good. So,
they tried the TV route. Xbox, you know, they didn't fare any better. They tried it with that film slash show. The TV show slash video game Quantum Break. Right, so there was a game on the Xbox called Quantum Break, where you could play the game. You could play it like a normal game, but then there was a TV show or a little mini TV series, a little episodes attached to it. The only thing was you had to watch those episodes in order to continue the game. It was horrible. It was horrible. It was horrible.
J Dubs, and you're killing it.
J Dubs, come on. Sony has always been about films. Yeah, for sure. Sony has always been about films. They have a whole film division. Cool, I get that. But merging the two, I don't think it's gonna work. Me personally, we've seen it in so many ways. We've seen it in so many situations. Like, it's not the field, you know. Leave Sony Pictures to deal with that. You know, don't involve that in gaming, because it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I come here to game, not watch movies. I turn on my PS4 to. I turn on my P5 to game. I don't turn.
You don't want to hear your PlayStation engine while you're watching the movie.
I don't exactly.
Need to hear it.
I don't understand. I don't understand why that was even a thing in the first place. Right?
There's nothing wrong with like watching YouTube and like, you know.
No, there's nothing. There's nothing.
Different.
There's
nothing.
To
watch a whole movie.
There's nothing wrong with it. You know what? The thing is, you know what's crazy? There's nothing actually wrong with watching movies on PlayStation. So let me preface it by saying that my only issue is when you start implementing it with things we're already paying for. So for those who are paying, you're paying for the right to the PlayStation Essentials and this new tier list that they've done, right? This streaming service that they've done. Now they want to bring in movies and use that as an excuse to up the price. Maybe are they upping the price, or is the price going to stay the same? Because
it's true.
People have been screaming at the fact that PlayStation upped the price for their subscription base, right? They've been upset about that. So maybe they're viewing that and going, okay, we need to give them a reason as to why they should pay this amount of money per month. So what we're going to do is, for you guys that pay a lot of money, because obviously the tier list, for you guys that pay...
what is it on? What is it? Which tier? What is it on? That's what I was going to ask.
It's on the Premium Deluxe.
Premium Deluxe. So that's the top one.
That's the for
the
those
most expensive one. Yeah.
Basically, right? So they've said, okay, we heard you, because you're paying so much per month, you know, even though you didn't need to, but because you're doing so, you know, we'll throw in movies. We'll throw in, and they said it was like 100 movies.
And they'll just update it every month.
Yeah, like Game Pass.
A new set of 100 movies. We don't know.
No, actually, it's 2,000. So this new
on
IGN, on Twitter, I read 2,000. I mean, I read 10. I read 100. I read 100. When I posted it earlier, in the Discord, I read 100. Let me bring it up so that I'm not looking crazy.
Yeah.
Bring it up because
how much is the deluxe? The ultimate.
Oh, here we go. So Sony has announced that the PS Plus Deluxe and Premium members will now have access to up to 100 movies they can stream ad-free on their console. So that's what I read, right? Here, it's saying this new collaboration lets PS4 and P5 owners buy or rent up to 2,000 movies. They can then watch directly from their console, including films such as Spider-Man. Oh, okay. I'm mentioning it. So what was the 100 thing? Because it's the same people saying it. So Sony has announced that the PS will now have access up to 100 movies. Okay, so where did this 2,000 come from? So I'm guessing this is long run. I'm guessing this is the long run then. I'm guessing this is the long run. And the 100 is what we'd get now, is what I'm guessing. That's the only way this can make sense. Or maybe am I interpreting wrong? Am I interpreting it wrong?
One of those things I don't think you'd know. You've not explained that.
Okay, no. I wasn't. I read it correctly. So here's the list of the first 100 films available to US.
Oh, okay.
Right now. So premium and deluxe members. So that's two people. The premium and deluxe members. 30 Days of Night, 6 Bullets, All the Kingsmen, The Sixth Day, Anacondas. Already, I haven't even got to the 10th film. And I'm just seeing The Art of War Betrayal. What's that? Has anybody seen that? Arena. What's this? Appleseed Alpha. Guys, help me. What's happening? What's happening here?
Did you watch any of those you've seen so far?
Anaconda. Mind you, this said films. Right? All the Kingsmen. I think this might be the Kingsman prequel. The Sixth Day. I can't remember this one. Baghead.
Is it Anaconda the movie or Anacondas?
Anacondas, apparently.
With Ice Cube.
I couldn't tell you, my brother. The Art of War, Betrayal, Attack the Block.
Oh,
Barney's version.
Berserk. I think from when you got Netflix and other subs, it's
Black Dynamite.
You don't need it.
Blind Fury, sorry. The Blob. Wait.
The Blob, you know.
The Blob.
What year was that, bro? What year is that movie?
Appleseed is an anime film. Okay, so
I was gonna ask.
We're scored on anime. All right, so anime. Okay, cool. All right, let me scroll up. So
they might have some banging anime.
Install base. I agree. I would never use my PlayStation to watch movies when I have all my streaming apps. I watch YouTube and Crunchyroll on my P4, rarely Netflix. I don't think we need this. Sony has always been about movies. All this to say, get a PC, people. It's true. It's true. Yo, all of that just to say, yo, you know what? Just, yeah. It's gonna fail and it's gonna cost us in the end. Bro, I'm telling you, I use my P4 to watch YouTube and such while going to bed. Fair enough. What happened to Netflix on PSN? It's there. It should be there.
Yeah, but Netflix you can access on your phone everywhere. So you don't need it on your PlayStation.
Appleseed is an anime film. Yeah, they're saying it's an anime film. But yeah, no, look. Boondock Saints 2. All Saints Day. Bro, The Covenant. The Damned United. The Devil's Backbone. Fam, they just picked at random.
Yeah, they just picked random movies.
Dogtown.
It sounds like
Starship Troopers Invasion. Starship Troopers 3 Marauder. Wow. Not even the first one. Yeah, the third one that nobody saw. It did not go straight to VHS. Is this the animated film? Is Starship Troop? Is this the animated film? Sniper Ultimate Kill. Sniper Reloaded. Sniper 3. Sleepwalkers. Silent Rage. Scream of Fear. Big man, what is happening? Unthinkable. Oh yeah, I know this one with Samuel L. Jackson and
what? Unthinkable.
Unthinkable, yeah, that's actually a sick movie. Actually, that's actually a good movie. Underworld Awakening, the one that no one liked. That's the one that they're putting on there. Sony, you didn't need to do this, you know.
Is it
Sony?
Please, you're a movies man, so you know a lot of movies.
Fam, they didn't need to do this
as well.
They didn't need to do this, bro. Half of these I feel like they're games. Half of these I feel like Screamers. What's that? Run, Lola, run. Some of these, you know what? Some of these, because I know these are anime.
I think they're old. I think a lot of the movies like are old.
Some of these are anime. I know these two are animes. Animated films. Sorry. Yeah. So some of these might straight be anime too. So there's also that as well. Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance. This is the rubbish sequel. Oh, fam. This is the wait. So which Godzilla is this? This is the one with oh, what's his name?
The most recent one.
Nick Totopoulos. What was his real name in real life? He was Simba. He was the voice of Simba. What Godzilla 2000 is this? What's this? These must be some old. Interesting.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Nah,
it's like the old movies.
Driven.
They've got Appleseed, the anime, bro.
The Experiment.
How old?
An Evening with Kevin Smith too. Evening Harder. Yo, okay, interesting. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. Sony, we didn't need this.
No.
We didn't need this. We didn't need this. To avoid confusions on what films you can buy, rent, and which are available to PlayStation Plus subscribers, the Sony Pictures Corp app, as shown in the screenshot below, has a selection that shows all the films available with PlayStation Plus. Sony,
we did about renting movies, bro.
Sony, we didn't need this. Say that again, brother.
How do you feel about renting movies digitally?
I don't see the point. I don't see the point. You see, renting.
Like $2.99 for the 3 days.
I can see where people want to own a movie, so they'll buy it. I can see that. You know, shout outs to you lot. But renting though, nah. Paying for it, nah.
That's wild,
it don't make sense to me, bro. That's his name. Thank you, Guts. Matthew Broderick. Matthew Broderick. But yeah, gaming is in turmoil, fam. Just looking at the quality of games, the quality of the gaming industry itself at the moment, it's looking bleak. It is looking so bleak. Like it's looking bleak, and I don't know why. Like these devs, they don't. I don't know. We discuss it in the Discord all the time, and we talk about all these games that are coming out, like the trailers for these games, the pushbacks, the cancellation of studios.
The game's not working.
On release.
Not there.
Like it's like most of these games. I think probably the cleanest game was Hogwarts. The cleanest game, one of the cleanest games, Hogwarts, Hi-Fi Rush. That was a clean game. Ghost of Tsushima was a clean game. That's old though. I would say I would consider that an old game now.
Yes, definitely.
Do you understand my point, Guts? The mere fact that movies is a topic in gaming is shambolic to me. It's shambolic. It's straight up shambles to me. The only time I rented movies is when the theaters were shut down. That was actually a good idea at the time. Honestly, think they should do it. They should still do it now. Now you're talking about movies that
new movies,
new movies is what you're talking about, Bushido, right?
Yeah.
Because this list is disrespectful.
Yeah.
So I hope you're talking about newer films. You see, yeah. Oh, then no, I get you. I fully get you, and I fully agree. I'd agree. You know, to those that don't want to go to the cinema, I get it.
That would be a good idea, but
I get it. You want to be at home. You feel like your 50 to 60 inch TV can do the same thing a cinema can do. I get it.
Sound bar.
I get it. With the sound bar, you get me. Get a Bose system, Sony, whatever speakers you have, and you can capture that cinema feeling alone in your. I mean, or with your family or your significant other, kids, etc., etc. You can catch that feeling. Cool.
Yeah.
I support it. But not that list I was talking about. Definitely not talking about the list. It's complete BS. Nothing more than a gimmick, bro. You said it the way I wanted to say it. It's a gimmick. And it's a gimmick that, as Guts said earlier, it will cost.
That's the right word.
It will cost a lot. But yeah, gaming has been a bittersweet moment this year. I think the biggest game that's gonna drop for the rest of the year is Spider-Man. I guess, and to a lot of people, it feels like it's the same as the first one, where although you might have the privilege of a couple new moves because of what's his name, Black Suit Peter Parker.
Do you know the?
Am I lying, Guts?
6 hours again, Grease.
Say that again.
Do you know if it's going to be 6 hours of gameplay or is it
that's
game?
That was that Miles Morales. That was DLC, but they tried to hide.
They released it as a game.
They tried to release. That's what I feel Ubisoft did with this new Assassin's Creed. I feel as though they released this game because they came out and said that this game, let me fact check so that people don't think I'm talking out my ass. Assassin's Creed Mirage So that you lot think so that you lot, I need you get me, fact check. You know, all right. So big up Gaming Informer. Assassin's Creed, Mirage started as Valhalla's DLC, right?
Mad thing.
Big, you see, the guy who they're going with now, Basim is his name, right? Basim is his name. He was a character, a small character in Valhalla. For those that have played it, you know who I'm talking about. Spoilers for those who've never played it and probably want to, right? They were saying that because obviously he's the one that basically taught your character how to do the eagle dive, and he taught your character, he trained your character in the art of being an assassin in the game, right? He's your tutorial into it, right?
Okay.
Now we're coming to find out that the DLC for Valhalla, they've changed it. So it's no longer the main character of Valhalla that's going to be the main character in this DLC. They've sent Basim into this game, right? So Basim is the assassin, right? And because what they've done is this guy Basim is now essentially so they've tried to lower the money because of how short this game is, because it's DLC, right? They've cut back on the price of the game.
That's so cheap and half-hearted, man.
Right? And basically the game doesn't last that long. Let me double check. Let me double check how long the game lasts though. Let me check.
Basim in Street Fighter, right?
Check.
Lon is funny.
Oh, as Rashid. Assassin's Creed Mirage runtime.
Down Sims, bro.
20 to 23 hours. Right? And you know what? To be fair, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
I wouldn't say that's bad. But if this is to complete everything,
speed run
to complete, but they're saying, so to complete everything, it's about 25 to 30 hours. That's what they're saying, right?
Yeah.
I don't think that's bad. I think they've probably added more into it because of the fact that it was DLC at first and it was probably a short story. So they've added more into it and they've tried to maybe puff it up a bit, you know, pad it. They call it padding, right? It's getting decent scores numbers wise, but review wise, it's getting a bunch of so Assassin's Creed, we give it an 8 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10, but you know the game is very what's the word, dated. They've started throwing out words like it's dated, or you know, things of that nature. Like in a lot of these reviews I'm seeing on I like when I go through the Twitters and the YouTubes, a lot of people are saying that yeah, the game is cool and like, but it feels dated. And it's like, oh, dated? That's a bit odd to say, because we've been wanting that playstyle for a while now. But I mean, it obviously is subjective, isn't it? But you know, like Assassin's Creed right now, Assassin's Creed Mirage. Yeah. All right. So that's here now. Right.
That's wild. So that's the move set and the feel of the game.
So they've tried to take it back to Altair. You feel me, Gully?
Yes.
They've tried to take it back to that feeling. There apparently a lot of what people are saying is it didn't stick the landing, but it's a decent attempt at getting it back to where hardcore AC fans are, or what they wanted essentially. But yeah, fire and has long legs. Lon, man, you're talking about Dalsim.
He's funny, you know.
He's talking about Dalsim, you know.
Basim, bro. Yeah.
Dalsim is a whole Indian, fam. Is he not Indian? He's Indian, right? Street Fighter guys.
Huh?
But Dalsim is Indian, right?
Yeah.
He is, right? Okay, yeah.
Man said Basim.
Man said Basim. But yeah, no, gaming is in turmoil now. Now it's come down. Now it's come down to politics. It's come down to ideologies. Like now it's come down to gaming has come down to like so many different things that actually shouldn't matter. You know, like graphics, that's on the spectrum now. Sometimes you get great graphics, sometimes we get awful.
So what about Cyberpunk? How was that?
Me, I'm enjoying Cyberpunk. I'm enjoying this new Cyberpunk 2.0.
Graphics.
It's bittersweet. I wish this was the release.
Yeah.
You know, I wish this is what it felt like on release.
I put in hours on the original game, but
so I think maybe if you were to download it again today on your P5 Gully, I think you might like what you play. So because of the gameplay, certain things in the missions have changed. Nothing deep, nothing crazy, but things have changed.
Yeah.
The way you view vehicular combat, that's changed dramatically now. Now you see how in GTA you could shoot out the window.
Yeah.
You know, now like you really shoot out the window. Like depending on the kind of door you have, if the doors go up, like you can really bust your gun and you can make it look sick.
Yeah,
right?
that should have been on release though, innit?
Bro, that's how they marketed the game, innit? So at this point, it's like, J-Dub, most of the mods that we cared about are not working right now because they're being fixed because of the update. They're being fixed, so no one's really modding like that. And if they are, then their game, I'm sure, is crashing a lot.
What, people is modding the game
right now? Yeah.
Not on PC, obviously.
Oh yeah. Mods are here, bro. Mods are here. Like there's new like different little buttons are being changed, different little textures are being changed. I never played 2077 because of the bad talk, but everyone praises it, so I really want to pick it up. Kazu,
pick it up, bro.
I'd say grab it. Don't grab it on what gaming platforms do you have, Kazu?
We say not to grab it on Xbox.
Don't grab it on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One because it has not been updated for them.
Oh, swear they didn't get enough update.
No, it has not been updated for them. If you are on PC, yeah, go for it. If you're PC, if you're obviously check the specs in it. Check the specs that the requirements, not the minimum requirements. Check the requirements that they ask for because they're quite steep.
Demanding.
Yeah, then definitely on your PC, Kazu. Definitely.
PC.
Definitely on your PC, bro.
What, Lon, you didn't get the update, my guy?
He's lying. Golly, he's lying, bro. Lon, why do you do this?
Is he got the 5?
Lon's got the 5.
Trust me, Cyberpunk's cool, man. It's got like 5 different endings, so you can choose your own path. It's alright.
Sorry to cut you off, Carly. For those that don't have... No, I haven't, you know. I still need to get that. The only car I've gotten is the gun one at the top of the map. But what was I saying?
Jay baited him up, man.
Bro, I told you, he's lying for no reason. But yeah, for those that don't like first person, this game's not for you. This game is.
No, but it could change it. It could change it for you. Because the way you could move the guns, the weapons.
You'd think that, Gully.
Crazy. The mantis blades, fam.
You'd think that, Gully.
And then also hacking the cybersecurity, doing all of that, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you. You see,
it's wild.
You see. You know when you're set in your ways, fam. When you are a third person guy or a first person guy, and you're on a strict bait, that's what you do. It's difficult to transition. That's why Bethesda type games were so popular, because it gave you the freedom to be either or. Yeah. You know, that's why
I think all games should be like that.
That's what I thought.
That should be normal.
I still feel that should be a normal mechanic. I feel like, I know obviously I'm not a developer, so I can't just turn around and say, yeah, all these games should be mandated for all these games. But like, I do feel like there should be like for these open world games, especially open world and first person, like character customization.
Yeah. If you've got character customization, then you should be able.
Man. I have to look at
that should be mandatory.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that should be mandatory.
The only time I can see myself in Cyberpunk is if I'm on a bike, because that third person.
But it changes the experience, isn't it?
Do you understand?
When you jump on the bike, innit?
I'm on a bike. I'm standing in a mirror, or I'm in the menu section. I'm in the inventory section. Those are the only times I can see myself. From what I wear, what I put on, you know. And if I look down, I can see what I'm wearing.
But when the war kicks off, it's a bit mad, isn't it? Like you got 10 men shooting at you.
Bro, this is where for FPS,
you have to move crazy.
This is where for FPS I feel mouse and keyboard will forever win. It will forever win, because with a mouse, the speed in which you can shift your perspective, move your view, like a controller will never be able to. That's why people used to complain about, yo, you can't put a control pad, you know, and a mouse and keyboard guy in a shooter. Like it don't make sense.
No,
because they can move. They move totally different. That's why people would complain.
Yeah,
and I get the complaints. You know, there's always the argument, and I've always said there's always the argument of, you know, you can move the speed of your cursor. That's where the speed you can change the speed.
Yeah.
But even then,
you can spin round your character 360. Calm.
Do you understand? Like, what's good, William? Riding a bike in first person is horrid.
Horrible, bro.
Like,
it is horrible.
There's one game that did. There's one game that did first person very well, and I actually appreciated it. I thought this game was amazing. It was called Mirror's Edge, right? And it was about this Asian chick she was a runner, right? That's what they called them, and they were very athletic. They were parkour.
Is it okay?
Parkour, fam.
Because parkour in first person is a bit mad still.
They pulled it off. I'm not even gonna lie. They pulled it off.
Game we played.
Oh, Dying Light. Dying Light. I'll say this about Dying Light.
That was mad, bro. Because you had to stay around the building and that.
The first one, I feel like they pulled it off. The second one is pretty much the first one, but with a lot more RPG elements.
It was a bit mad.
I didn't stay too long on that game. I got a bit bored. I got quite far, but you know, I started feeling like I was running around in circles. I felt like I was on a hamster wheel.
That's when I played, but then put it down. But then linked to Lon for the Mario boots, fam.
Yeah, because you get to jump higher, and
that was the last time I played it.
That was the last time. Yeah, Lon had a couple weapons for me that he wanted to show me, but other than that, I didn't really invest again. But yeah, nah, I think gaming, we're in trouble right now, man. We're
I play Apex most of the time, fam. It's
you're on Apex. See, you don't leave Apex. And I'm right now I'm on Cyberpunk. I'm enjoying that.
And I've got bare games, you know, Grease, to play.
Bro,
bare games. Them. I'm playing the free game.
And it's still, you know.
Matt,
what's good? Like, shout out to them studios that are feeding the consumers what they asked for, but everyone else at the moment, like we really need
co-op games that are good. You know, look how much co-op games we bought and they flopped.
Bro,
it's mad, bro.
It's getting really nauseating, bro.
It's been years, fam.
It's getting really nauseating, bro. Like, I'm starting to feel very sick, like, obviously figuratively speaking, because the amount of uselessness that's been dropping. Like, this year has been okay.
Yeah.
This year has been okay. Big up Spiritual Soul. Big up Chris. Matt.
Chris.
What are you man saying? What's X Defiant?
Sonic. So I'm gonna get that game, Sonic.
Oh yeah, Sonic. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get that 100.
The 2D one, the 2.5D one. That's the one I'm playing. Not
the one you got and Dubs got.
Yeah, no, not that one. Not that one. JW has been trying to tell me, no, the game's good now. It's like, yo, no, the game, trust me, play it. I'm like,
that's funny.
I might.
Spiritual Grease just went in on.
I'm personally. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. Oh yeah, Mario as well. I don't mind that new Super Mario Bros as well. I don't mind that new Super Mario Bros. I might get that. That's what I'm saying, Matt. That was my conclusion.
It's dead.
My conclusion was my conclusion was AC Mirage is probably, that one's probably not gonna make it. Crimson Desert, my hype has died down a little bit, Spiritual Soul, I'm not gonna lie.
Crimson Desert.
Do you remember that one, Gully?
Slightly, not really.
From the makers of Black Desert.
Yeah. Was that after Black Desert?
I'm definitely gonna play that Princess Peach joint. You know what? That Mario one with all Princess Peach and the likes. That one, I'm a defo. Say that again, brother.
Is it going to be like Mario 64? That Mario one?
No, it's like it will look like the Sonic game.
Oh yeah. I'm involved.
Essentially, it will look like the Sonic game in the regards of it's 3D, but it's 2D platform, but it's 3D. It's like a single player game, but will also have co-op. Yeah.
I think Payday 3 is alright, you know. We just need to level up.
Payday 3, I'm enjoying Payday 3. But I noticed with Payday 3, and I said this the last time, that we definitely need... Bro, that's what Face was... Kazu, that's what Face was saying. He was like, bro, this thing's got beat 'em up mechanics, you know. I might indulge. Yo.
That is funny.
No, but Peach is doing loads. She's doing loads. This guy played Barbie. He better play Peach. He better. He played that Barbie game, fam. Nobody playing the new COD Zombies. Chris?
Ooh.
Chris will. I know Chris will. Chris will definitely play that.
I miss playing zombies, you know.
Oh no, not Mario RPG, no. Although that is another big one this year, actually. That is another big one this year.
Mario,
yeah. It is spiritual soul. It's stacking. It is stacking. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, do we have a? I don't think we have a list yet. Oh, why is it doing that? Okay. All right. List 2020.
zombies is fun to play, man. Yeah, man. Do with the little challenges and all of that.
We've only got anticipated. We've only got anticipated. We don't have. We've only got anticipated. We've only got anticipated. So we got Star Wars Outlaws. I actually wouldn't mind this one.
Star Wars.
I saw the gameplay for this. I thought this looks like it will be fun.
Okay.
I'll definitely have a look. Obviously, big one. Final Fantasy Rebirth. Another huge one.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of hype around that.
Another big one. Matt, this one's for you, bro. Microsoft Flight Simulator. The Wolf Among Us. I'm ready. I am personally ready for this one. Telltale Games. I'm ready for that one. Yep. Space Marines. Yep. Space Marines 2. Power World. Oh my god. You see this one here? The way I'm ready for this one. I am ready.
What happened to Dokev? Is it?
Dokev is still under... Those are the guys making Crimson Desert.
Okay.
Yeah. That's still under construction. This... Nobody asked for this. Yeah, and I don't understand why.
What's that?
This is 2.5. This is Prince of Persia.
Oh, okay.
Nobody asked for this. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. This is all silver and them, man. And then another silver one. Persona Reloaded.
Is that the Prince of Persia? That looked good though. Is that the one? Because remember they scrapped the first one that we saw.
This is the one. This is the one you're watching.
I think that one is good. I think this one might be good. Yeah, I think that's the one. That's day one. I'm sure, man. Wolverine come out in 2026, bro. And like Nick.
This is the one. This is the one that they're talking about, right?
Yeah. Prince of Persia looks sick, bro.
Ankles. I am not convinced. I'm not convinced.
What, on the Prince of Persia?
Because mind you, this is 2.5D, bro.
Yeah, it looks good. Oh, you played it.
I can't lie.
I thought it was gonna be like Shing in a way.
Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. Okay. So if you'd what's your name? Stop it, Lon, stop it, please. Okay, y'all looking at the rushing beat game yet? But if I remember, you dropped me and Grease on Aliens Fireteam to play Zelda. He did. I remember he did. He definitely did. He dropped us. He dropped us. He did.
He didn't put that down, did he? Until he completed it.
Nah, that was past Aliens. Don't try it, Chris. No, what did he? No, it was Apex. That's why he dropped us, Chris. He dropped us to start playing Apex, fam.
Did he?
And he did. That was around those times where he was playing with you lot. Golly. He abandoned us, and he went and started playing Apex, fam.
Is that true, guys?
Chris, I'm on my way home. As soon as I get in, I'm going to go on ahead and get the new COD and Spider-Man 2, since they both come out this month. Yeah, Chris, you abandoned the Emperor son. Abandoned what Emperor, bro? I am playing what I like to... It was Apex, Chris.
That's funny.
I am playing at the moment. I am playing Darktide. So you should jump in on Darktide, because Darktide is lit right now.
What is everyone playing?
I'm playing Cyberpunk, and I just downloaded what do you call it? Warhammer 40,000 Darktide on Game Pass.
Oh, swear!
It was on the Game Pass PC. Now it's on the Game Pass console. And it was having a lot of trouble on the PC, but it's quite completely fine on the box.
Okay.
So, yeah, man, I'm enjoying that. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen with gaming. I don't know what's gonna happen, bro. I don't know where it's going, but it doesn't seem like it's going in the right place. Silver, big up Silver. He told me today earlier. He was like, "Boy, stop looking to the west, look to the east for proper gaming." I was like, you know what? At this point, like, they're the only ones that are you know, doing something. You know, they're the only ones doing something meaningful at the moment. So it's like, yo, like, really and truly, we need to look to the east, man, because at this point in time, we're in trouble, man. We're in big trouble. Like, Western gaming especially, Western gaming is in trouble. Like the management, to the devs, to the way consumers bicker and argue about things. Some things that don't even matter. Some things that do. Like no one's on the same page.
Yeah.
Except, interestingly enough, for the Nintendo fans.
Nintendo. I knew you was gonna say that.
Nah, that they.
Someone said slyly Nintendo's been winning, like in the background.
Nintendo have been
quietly. They have been cutting through nicely.
Very nicely, bro. Very nicely. We can laugh at their graphics all we want to. We can. We have every right to. But at the same time, you know, their games,
Jeez,
whether we like to believe it or not, you know, their customers are satisfied with their games. Their games are good games. You know, like Nintendo, they have made games for adults in the past, for sure. But for the most part, their games are marketed towards the younger audience, and that's okay.
It's okay, man.
Everybody, all its competitors will handle all that stuff, you know. Payday 3, Payday 3 had a rough start. Diablo had a rough start. Remnant had a rough start. All three are good games. Alright? It had a rough start.
You know what? Remnant, I didn't complete it, or I only got through a few stages.
Remnant, right now where I am,
I want to play the game.
I'm at the final boss on Remnant.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm at the final boss on Remnant.
Is it? Your powers must be crazy, bro. Abilities.
My medic one, yeah. My medic, she's dangerous. She's my medic. Mortal Kombat. What else came out bad this year? I can't even think. I can't think. Forspoken. What else? There's a lot. There's a lot of games. There's a lot of games. Nintendo has always targeted their games as family entertainment. That's the thing, Simon. You know, and we can't attack them for it. We can't. They don't.
No, Nintendo games, when they get released, they're always released smoothly.
Yeah.
There's never issues.
For the most part, I'll say this, Gully. For the most part.
Yeah. I
would say for the most part, you don't really hear about Nintendo's shortcomings when it comes to releasing a badly done game, because usually they're decent or good.
But their network ain't the greatest, or is it?
Now the question, do they have a network, is my question. Probably they do. I mean, their online is bad. I think their online is very dated. They need to sort that out. Like, guys, be like everybody else. There are some things you can look out the window and say, yeah, let's do that. Because Nintendo's very in-house and we like to do our own thing. We like to lock our doors and shut our windows, you know. But, you know, yeah, Pokemon was bad. Pokemon's bad. Pokemon was bad. I heard about Pokemon. I don't play it, but I heard their release was awful. Yeah, it works if the connection is good.
It works.
If the connection's good, yeah, it works. It works.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
You know them ones. But yeah, I can't really. I think nobody can talk right now. Nobody can throw rocks.
No.
And I do love that though. I do love that nobody right now, as we speak today, on the 5th of October. Nobody can throw rocks at anybody because everybody is in the toilet in some way. Everybody's in a paper house, a wooden house. No, not wooden, because
a glass house.
A glass house, you know, a house made of foam.
It's a time of watch this space, though. Like,
yes, 100%.
Let me cook something.
This is the time for let me cook. And I respect that everybody is cooking right now. It's just there's growing
2025.
There's growing pains at the moment, unfortunately. Bro, this is what I was trying to say. I always say this. Silver said it again today. Big up Silver again. When it's all said and done, when all the war is done and everybody's laying on the floor tired and dead and they don't have no ammunition left, limbs are gone, and you know the smoke clears and you see all the dead bodies. Bro, Nintendo is gonna be chilling, drinking his water, chilling, trying to catch his breath. Nintendo has quietly been the GOAT since the beginning of gaming. And I know people don't like to admit this because, you know, Nintendo have been, you know, staying with their consumers and not venturing out. You know, they don't, quote unquote, Face says this all the time. The reason why he doesn't really, the reason why he don't really back anybody else really is Xbox, their games, they need to release games. PC, I mean, PC is where PC is, but the problem with PC, their ports are not great. Nintendo, exactly. You know them ones, like you need patches upon patches for PC ports to be good, right? So PC's got their own problems they got to deal with. Team Green, Xbox, these dons need to actually put games out. And they're trying to right now. They're trying to
rely on Game Pass,
you know, and not rely on Game Pass. They're trying to put games out. To face Nintendo, they need to try other things. They need to take more risks. His argument is, why don't you, you know, invest in more graphically heavy games? You know, get with the times, essentially.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, and you can't really argue, but then at the same time you can. That's why he feels PlayStation are the guys, because PlayStation have always taken risks and usually those risks pan out. Cool, no undeniable. I can't argue that. But what I can't argue with Nintendo is, if it's not broke, don't fix it. You know them ones. I can argue that, especially for Nintendo. Because Nintendo have always, you know, no matter the IPs have always made sense to their brand. You know, even if the IP had adult material, you know, even though the IP don't, even though the IP may have adult material, you know. Yeah, okay. We can run with that. Chris, what do you mean? Chris, what do you mean? Nintendo will take risks if they feel the need to. The Wii U, and by extension the Switch, was a risk. The Wii U was a risk that didn't pan out. The Wii U was garbage. The Wii U was garbage. Let us be 1000. The Wii U was garbage. No, and I don't want to hear, no, it was an experimental, they tried it. Because sometimes even I say that, yeah, okay, cool, it might have been experimental, but it was garbage. And can we at least, even Nintendo fans, Cuban, can we accept that the Switch was garbage? We can accept that, right? You know them ones. But yeah, guys, let me not keep you. We've had a chat.
There's a lot of things going on, Grease. A lot of things.
There's a lot more, bro. I'm telling you, by next week, bro, more people would have been fired.
Yeah.
You know, more allegations will come out. Microsoft will still be fighting for Activision. You know, it wasn't good, but it had great games. It's like telling Fisher Price to start making toy for collectors instead of children. Bro, they'll laugh you out the room. Nintendo wins with their own games. Why take risks? Exactly. Nintendo never once attacked any other console, but every other company tried except for Xbox. Oh yeah. No, Xbox didn't attack Nintendo, as far as I know. As far as I know, Wii wasn't good. Nah, Wii wasn't. Wii U was not good. Wii U was awful. The Wii U was awful. The Wii U was awful. It was awful. Big up face in the building. The Wii U was awful. Mind you, Grease, a lot of early Switch games are Wii U ports, which is awful. But at the same time, it's like, you know, it is what it is. They all do that. They all do that. You know, they all do that. What's this? Oh, because Face is here, Lon has started trolling Face. Yeah. But yeah, man. But yeah. So yeah, man. No, we just need to talk. This conversation will definitely be ongoing because things are getting worse and worse. And worse.
I feel updated now, Greasy. Updated, bro, man.
I haven't even. There are so many things, bro. I haven't even updated you on everything, bro. There are so many things. Like these devs are anyway. Yeah, it's going off. It's going off in the gaming industry, but for all the wrong reasons. Like big up to all the devs that are trying to do what they can to bring us decent to good games. But other than that, bro, it's, as Face would say, it's turmoil out here, fam. It's a lot out here, bro. Big up Tommy. It's a lot out here, man. But yeah, guys, thank you for coming.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for joining us. We will, those who are streaming this week, they will jump on. Beat 'em up Sundays, we will be there.
100, yeah.
God willing, we'll be there, guys. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us today. But yeah, big up everybody in the chat. Big up all of you. Big up for the likes. Big up the silent listeners as well. Big up to everybody. It's your boy Grease. That's my dog Gully. Big up Face in the building. Come on.
Face every time.
Guys,
big up.
Come on. All of you. Big up all of you. But yeah, I'm too tired to read through everybody that joined today. But big up everybody though.
Come on, salute.
What are you saying? Party animals. Now I'm definitely coming up.
Yeah.
Peace.